Welcome to the Dankest Dungeon. In this video we're going to be doing another round of Final Fantasy Commanders. Let's see who everyone picked this time. Hey, what's up? It's Jason, and today I'm going to be playing Kefka Court Mage. So my deck is packed full of Final Fantasy villains. Let's see if the bad guys can win out.
Hello everyone, I'm Corbin. Today we are playing a deck that has a bunch of lands in it. And I'll probably kill them with lands. Sounds about right.
Good morning, everyone. It's Jackson, back this time playing Tidus, Blitzball Star. Plan today is to aim for the face after making a bunch of clues, though I don't think they quite look like Blitzballs. We'll find out.
Hey, I'm Brent, and I'm here playing Gogo, Master of Mimicry. To me, he's Gogo gadget, activated abilities, and triggers.
Hey everyone, welcome to Final Fantasy Round 3. Let's roll off. I get a 7. 7.
I have a 7.
Okay, Brant, take a seat. I got a 6.
I have a 6.
I have 7. Again.
Jackson will go first.
It's me this time. I'm okay with this hand.
I'm also okay with this hand.
This hand's not good. I'm gonna put it back.
Same.
This hand's fine. I'll keep it.
This hand's not fun. Got a 6. Okay.
Ready to roll. Play a plains and then pass turn.
I will draw. We're gonna play an island into a soul ring, into the Millennium Calendar. Pass the turn.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'll play Command Tower. Pay 1 red for a Curse of Opulence on Brent.
Yep.
So if anyone attacks Brent, you get a gold token. It's like a treasure, but slightly different.
Can I
And I also get one.
Can I attack myself?
Go ahead.
Sure. You can quit. I'll pay Tangled is lit and I'll pass.
Draw for turn. Island. I will pay 2 for Swiftfoot Boots, and then I'll pass turn.
2 untaps. Count as 2.
So it begins.
Play an island for turn. Of Midnight Clock. Taps for blue. Pay 3. Put an hour counter on it. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. When the 12th hour counter is put on Midnight Clock, I shuffle my hand and graveyard into my library and then draw 7 cards and exile it. Pay 1 for an Aether Spellbomb, which says blue, sacrifice it, return target creature to its owner's hand. Pay 1, sacrifice it, draw a card. Pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Training Center for turn. Pay 2 for a Baleful Strix. 1/1 Death Touch Flyer. When he comes into play, I'll draw. Pass turn.
I'll play a Misty Rainforest, cast a Soul Ring, and I'll pass.
Island for turn. And I'll pay 3 for my commander, Tidus. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under my control, you get a +1/+1 counter, and whenever he attacks, I tap a target creature an opponent controls. Pass turn.
I will tap for a blue. Go to my untap. Add 4. Go to 6. Draw a card. 4. The One Ring.
Huh.
I have pro until my next turn. Put a birding counter on it. Draw a card. Land per turn will be Minamo. Taps to add a blue, or blue and tap it to untap target legendary permanent. I don't have enough card draw out there, so let's play a Mystic Remora.
Fun.
Pass the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna untap and draw. Play a City of Brass. I will attack Brent for 1 in the air.
I will choose not to block.
I will make a gold and deal you 0 damage. Pay 2 for a Talisman of Dominance. Not paying.
I will draw.
Pass turn.
End your turn. Activate Misty Rainforest, and I will get a Thundering Falls, and I will have a Surveil trigger. I'll leave that there. Cast my commander. Disgusting. I'm playing a Wooded Foothills. I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Land for turn will be this Restless Acreage. Tapped. I will pay 3 for an Archaeomancer's map. When this enters, I search my library for 2 basic planes, reveal them, and put them into my hand, then shuffle. An artifact entered play, Tidus will gain a counter.
Trigger Mystic Remora.
Yeah.
You go ahead, draw your card. And the second half of that card is whenever a land an opponent controls enters, if that player controls more lands than I do, I put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. Combat, Brent.
No
For
blocks.
3, on attack, I will gain a gold. An artifact enters plane of my control, Tidus will get bigger.
I will also gain a gold.
And I will pass turn.
On your unstep, tap for a blue. Go to my turn. Take a life and 1 ring. Get 6 counters on there, and I will choose not to pay Remora. And I will draw for the turn. Land for turn will be War Room. I can pay 3 and pay life equal to the number of colors in my commander's color identity, and then draw a card. Draw 2. I will play my commander.
Yep.
I guess I'll pass turn.
Okay, I'll untap and draw a card. Go to combat. 1 in the air at Brent. I'll make a gold. Play a Scalding Tarn as my land for turn. Pay 2 mana for a Fell War Stone. Oh, I should have done this in the other order. But I'll pay 2 for a Ledger Treader. Whenever a player casts their second spell a turn, he connives. I will pass the turn.
I'll activate Wooded Foothills at the end of your turn. I'll get the Sheltered Thicket. I will cast Valakut Awakening at the end of your turn. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library, then draw that many cards plus 1. It'll be 3. Untap. Draw.
Flooded Strand.
It is Flooded Strand. Artist Talent. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card, and then I can level it up. I suppose I would do that because I have 1 mana floating. So it'll go to level 2. Non-creature spells I cast cost 1 less to cast now. I don't need blockers. I'm gonna attack Brent for 1. Trigger, get a gold.
I'll also get a gold.
3, one of my favorite cards, Amphibian Downpour.
Sure.
Storm count is 1, so I'll get 1 copy. The original will go on, we'll target this one, and the copy will target your commander. Then I will go to blocks, murder it.
Sure. Goodbye forever, Brent. I'm done.
Untap. And draw. Planes for turn. I'm gonna go straight to combat. Brent for 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
On attack, I get a gold.
I also get a gold.
Second main, pay 4 for a Sally Sparrow. I may cast creature spells as though they had flash, and whenever one or more creatures I control leave the battlefield, I investigate, and this only triggers once each turn. I'm going to crack my 2 golds and 1 for a Soul Herder. Whenever a creature is exiled from the battlefield, I put a +1/+1 counter on it, and at the beginning of my end step, I may exile another target creature I control and return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Trigger Ledger Shredder. I'll connive. I'll discard Wonder. I'll get a counter. That's flying now.
End step, I will target Tidus with Soul Herder.
Yeah.
Tidus will bounce. A creature I control left, so I make a clue. Soul Herder will gain an encounter, then Tidus will gain an encounter from a clue entering the battlefield.
Yeah.
On you go.
I will load a blue. I will untap, upkeep, do a bunch of things. First, we'll lose 2 life. Knock that out of the way. So we're at 19. Thing goes on there. I will float a blue in response to this exiling itself in my hand and graveyard, shuffling in and drawing new 7. I will get 7 cards in the hand, and then I will go to my draw step for turn and draw land for turn. Be a Misty Rainforest. I'm going to pay a blue for a Training Grounds. Active abilities of creatures I control cost 2 less. Fetch Misty Rainforest. We will copy it 3 times.
Seems good.
Go and find 4 islands.
When those lands enter play, you control more lands than I do.
I do. They're just each separate triggers, technically.
I know. I only have the one.
Okay. 4 mana for a Scepter of Eternal Glory. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. I can tap to add 3 mana of any one color. Activate only if you control 3 or more lands with the same name. 3 blue, 1 blue, down to 2 blue, down to 1 blue. Untap it.
At some point in all that, my bird would have triggered, so I'll connive. I'll get rid of Thundering Falls.
4 mana. Fairy Master of Time. He can be activated at any time. I can do an instant. I'm upticking him to draw a card, discarding a card. Discard Wasteland. Tap the One Ring to draw 3 now. Pass the turn.
I'll pop Scalding Tarn. I'll get a Raucous Theater into play tapped, and then I will Surveil 1. I'm going to put Harmonic Prodigy into the graveyard, and I'll go to my turn. Go to combat. I'm going to swing 2 at Teferi, 1 at you.
Okay.
And I will get a gold. 3, 4, 5 for my commander. Everyone will discard a card.
Bowser Storm.
Enchantment.
Land.
I have Anger. I'll draw 3. Okay, I'll pass the turn.
I'm gonna activate this Flooded Strand.
I guess in response to that, I'll just draw a card, discard a card.
Sure.
Discarding this commander's here.
The land I'm picking is Hollowed Fountain, and then I'll cast a.
Do you even have to
Mystical
pay 2?
Tutor. Yeah, you killed my commander.
Oh, it's right. Sorry.
Okay, this Splendid Reclamation's going on top of my deck. I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna cast my commander. Land for turn is gonna be Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, and I will sack this gold. I have 3 mana. Non-creature spells cost 1 less. I'm gonna cast Splendid Reclamation. Return all land cards from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Trigger Ledger Shredder. I'll connive. I'm just going to discard Blazemire Verge.
They will come into play untapped then. 1, 2, 3. I will activate all of them, one after another. We're gonna sack this Misty Rainforest, and it'll put this Undercity Sewers into play. There's gonna be a Surveil trigger. In response, I will sack this Flooded Strand, a Meticulous Archive. There'll be another Surveil trigger. In response, I'll sack this Wooded Foothills, and I will put a Hedge Mage into play, which will give me a 3rd Surveil trigger. That can go in the graveyard. Turnabout. Second Surveil trigger. Yeah, I played my land for turn so I can go to the graveyard. Last Surveil trigger. I don't have any creatures, so yeah, there you go. I will play Underworld Breach.
Ooh.
I'll cast Turnabout, choosing land, targeting myself. I'll untap all my lands. I'm gonna exile Command Tower, Valakut Awakening, Turnabout, and I'm gonna cast Splendid Reclamation. These two lands into play. I will activate Misty Rainforest. Flush Portico, Surveil. I'll activate Flooded Trend. I'll put this Breeding Pool into play, not paying the 2 life, but it'll come into play untapped anyway because my commander's baller. 1 Surveil trigger on the stack. I'm gonna put this Growth Spiral into my graveyard, exile these, and cast Thousand Year Storm. And then I will go to my end step,
I will draw a card, discard a card.
sacrifice this. Yep.
Are you enjoying our content? Want to help support the show? Consider joining our Patreon for some dank benefits, including access to our full deck list, voting privileges for polls, shoutouts at the end of our videos, and more. Don't want to give us any money? We get it. Subscribing to the channel, liking our videos, and commenting down below also help as well, and are totally free. Thank you so much everyone for your support. Let's get back to the video.
Flooded Strand. Land for turn. 5. Conjurer's Closet. Counter on Tidus. Brent for 4. Turning to 5 because I make a gold.
I'll get a gold.
I'll phase him out. I don't want to take that damage. I'll phase him out in response to the gold targeting or getting the counter put on him so he doesn't actually get the counter.
Well, I guess I will go to my end step. Trigger. I will have Conjurer's Closet go first. I will exile Sally. She'll come right back. I will investigate.
What's the target for Soul Herder?
Target would be Sally.
Okay, but it would fizzle because it's not there anymore.
I'll lose life. I will attempt to drown in the lock. Gogo.
Okay.
Deal.
Better. Count is 12 up to 31, and I lose 3 life. Draw for turn. Draw discard right away. Discarding Karn. Land for turn will be Polluted Delta. First we'll draw 4. 2 mana for Lightning Greaves.
In response.
Ooh,
Crack my gold. Dolphins veto your lightning greaves.
that works. 4, 5, 6. Chimley, the Inner Sun.
I'll connive. I'll get rid of Malcolm, Alluring Scoundrel. So get a counter.
In response, I will crack Flooded Strand.
I'll pass priority.
Offer you can't refuse.
We'll negate it.
Okay. I'll interact now. I will Arcane to now. I'll Arcane to now that.
We'll fetch first. Basic Island. Actual counterspell.
On Arcane to now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay 2 mana. I will delay counterspell.
Okay.
Hey, we stopped him.
Yippee!
I mean,
Teamwork.
untap Scepter.
My delay will trigger
Because you cast
Ledger
your second
Shredder.
spell. Yep.
I'll connive. I'll get rid of Morphic Bull.
1, 2, 3. 1 to untap this legendary permanent. Down to 2. 3 more up to 5.
Let's go.
Go.
Was one of those ghosts telling me to go?
I assume the last one.
Yeah.
I'll untap and draw. 2 mana for an Underworld Breach. 2 mana for a Harmonic Prodigy. Exiling 3 cards. Exiling 3 lands. When I cast Harmonic Prodigy off of Underworld Breach, I'll trigger Ledger Shredder. I'm going to get rid of Reliquary Tower. Then going to combat, we're going to swing Ledger Shredder at Teferi. We'll also do Baleful Strix at Teferi. Harmonic Prodigy and Kefka will be coming at you. Kefka will trigger on swing. Kefka will trigger another time because of Harmonic Prodigy. Everyone discard 2.
I'm going to draw and discard first.
Sure.
You're discarding.
Nothing.
I was hoping I'd get some cards off you.
First trigger.
Displacer Kitten.
Land.
I'll get 2 draws. Second one is Sokenzan. Is your second one a land?
No, it's an artifact.
All right. I'll get 4 cards in total.
Then Teferi dies.
Also trigger on swing. I'll get a gold from the curse. Teferi will die. You will take 5. I will lose 1 life, exiling 3 more lands to drown in the lock your commander.
Okay.
I will pass my turn. Underworld Breach will go in my graveyard.
Brent, take 1.
Yeah, have your gold.
Yo.
I'll get a gold.
Yeah, pass turn.
Sick.
You just didn't draw the win? It's not like you.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna crack a clue. Draw a card. 3, 4 for an Urza, Lord High Artificer. When he enters, I make a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token.
Yeah, you do.
With this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact it control. Artifact enter play. Tidus gets a counter.
Punch, 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 punch.
Yeah, just kind of swing for the fences. Brent. It'll be 5. Now we'll swing Soul Herder as well. I get a gold. Tidus gets a counter. You also get a gold. So 6, 9. End step. Conjurer's Closet and Soul Herder. I'm going to have Conjurer's Closet target Sally. I'm going to have Soul Herder target Urza. Sally will flicker. I will make a clue. Tidus will get bigger. Urza flickers.
Make another
I'll make
construct.
another construct. 2 creatures left. Soul Herder gets 2 counters. Another construct. Another counter. And then it'll be Brent's turn.
The new number is 44. Also, I lose 4 life. I believe I still need like 5 activations and 44 to get there. Because if I don't get there this turn, I am just dead. So let's draw 5 cards. That helps a little bit. Manifold Key. Blue, copy artifact.
I'll connive with Ledger Shredder.
Mhm.
I'm going to discard Polluted Delta.
Tap the gold for a blue and then sack it for a mana. I will Arcane Denial, copy artifact.
Okay. Untap it, tap it for 6, do it again for 7. 6, Teferi. Gonna minus Teferi to untap 4 permanents. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's draw 8 more cards. 2 mana, Imposter Mech. I'll have it become an Urza, which will make me a construct. Tapping the Millennium Calendar for mana, this Aether Spellbomb for mana, and Urza himself for mana, since he is an artifact right now. Sculpting Steel enters a copy of the One Ring legendary rule.
Nice.
7 mana. Cyclonic Rift Overloaded.
I was thinking to Stupor it.
1 blue for a Fluster Storm.
Sure.
Tap my constructs, my Swiffer Boots, and my Arcarimancer's map to sacrifice my clues and draw 2 cards.
I live.
Okay, what else you got?
A lot of discarding, but I'm also going to spend 1 mana tapping the One Ring for a blue for an Emery, milling 4. All artifacts. Lithiform Engine, Moonsilver Key, Basalt Monolith, Everflowing Chalice. And then I will tap my construct for a blue, since he can't attack this turn. An Omen Hawker. Mana Dork for abilities. And then I will go to discard. Land, Marvin, Murderous Mimic, Verdelkin Shackles, Mystic Forge, Treasure Vault, Stronic Resonator, Sky Diamond, Sensei's Divining Top, Ugin the Ineffable, Mage Right Stone, Stone Speaker Crystal, Fountain Port. All go into my graveyard. Passing turn.
All right. I'll untap and draw. Play an Exotic Orchard for turn. Arcane Signet, Belvar Stone, Talisman of Dominance, Thought Vessel.
Neat.
Or wait, I'm going to tap that in a way so that I have a color at the end. I'll play Thought Vessel before Felwar Stone, and then I'll tap this for a Curse of Opulence.
Oh boy, got his ass. Drop. I'm gonna cast this Artist Talent. Soul Ring. Trigger.
Yeah.
I will discard Zoran Orb, and I will draw a card. I will play my commander. I'm gonna play this 1,000-Year Storm. Trigger Artist Talent. I'll discard this land and draw a card. I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Arcarimancer's map, land for turn, play my commander. I could have done it in a better order, but at this point I don't have anything. Then we'll just boots. Go to discard, getting rid of an Idol of Oblivion.
Do all these untaps, which brings my count up to 63. Draw for turn. Play my land for turn.
Hey look, you have a lot more lands than I do.
I do. You can have that. 1 activation, 2 activations, 3 activations, 4 activations of Millennium Calendar. First activation takes it to 126. Second activation, 1 to untap it, 2 to activate it again, takes it to 252. Same thing, 1 to untap, 2 to activate, brings it up to 504. 1 to untap it, 2 to activate it.
Ew. Okay. Never mind. That doesn't do anything.
Oh.
That's stupid. Well, I will do this anyway because I feel like it. I'm gonna play whoever this clown is, his sacrifice. A counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or non-creature spell. I'll counter the activated ability to double.
Oh, okay.
The last time. I can't counter the triggered ability
To win?
because it would just trigger again.
Yeah.
Because the counters aren't removed. The last double thing doesn't work.
Okay.
So you just
Then I
do
just
the thing.
then I
that's
Teferi.
Yep.
Teferi untaps all your stuff. You
Yep.
put more
Activate.
counters on it.
Yep. Go to 1008 counters.
Nice. And despite the table putting up a bit of a fight, Brent is eventually able to win the game with the Millennium Calendar that he played on turn 1. I hope you enjoyed that game. See y'all next time. Thanks, patrons, especially Jacob M., Paul K., Jared R., Matt Hatter Mitch CJ, Jared N., and Kaylin. And thank you to the rest of our patrons as well.